Do you know that in China, there are such a group of people who work on cliffs day by day, working from 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Every day is very hard. There are plank road workers working on cliffs, warriors working on cliffs, and pioneers of roads in desperate situations. Hello everyone, welcome to the Machine Eye channel. This video mainly shares with you incredible Chinese workers that build roads on cliffs and do the most dangerous jobs. Plank road is a great invention in Asian traffic history to pass through the deep mountains and canyons. People dig some prismatic holes with artifacts on the cliffs, isolated by rivers, and insert stone piles or wooden piles in the holes. Then, lay wooden boards or stone slabs horizontally on it, so that a road can be built to provide pedestrians with walking. With the development of society, the plank road has become a key recommended project in tourist attractions. In constructing a plank road, we should consider planning scenic spots and combine the topography to find a reasonable plank road route. Cliff plank road workers are high-risk occupations, and few people pay attention to this little-known group. For plank road workers, their protective measures are very few, and they can only rely on their own experience to minimize injuries. However, the workers who repair the plank road do not have enough safety guarantees when they work on cliffs hundreds of meters high. Only simple tools such as wooden boards, trolleys, and rusty scaffolding. Before building the pedestrian boardwalk, workers would install scaffolding along the cliff and then build a smoother concrete road based on it. We can see that the plank roads have taken shape at the cliff construction site, and their simple supports made of steel pipes and wooden boards are entrenched halfway up the mountain. However, most places have not yet installed guardrails, but workers come and go on them, such as walking on the ground, which looks very shocking. It is understood that the suspended bracket is only the first step and the most dangerous step in building the plank road. Looking down from the edge of the cliff, the average person's eyes will feel dizzy and even his feet will shiver. However, personal plank road workers are experienced and used to working in such extreme environments. Building a plank road on a cliff is different from building on flat ground. In such an environment, every step must be careful. Where the plank road is built, the terrain is very special, and large machines such as cranes cannot reach it, so building materials can only be transported to the mountains step by step by manpower. They carry heavy planks and push carts full of concrete to transport the materials needed to build roads through boardwalks built thousands of feet in the air, which is beyond the reach of ordinary people. Moreover, there are huge stones everywhere on the edge of the cliff, which brings great difficulties to the construction work of plank road workers. The most terrible thing is that during the construction process, if the boulder on the mountain is loose, there is a risk of falling at any time. But in front of Chinese people, no matter how difficult they encounter, they can always come up with solutions. This is the greatness of the Chinese people. During the construction of the plank road, the workers on these cliffs have most no safety measures, so they can only erect wooden boards bit by bit on the cliffs and move forward step by step. The work of building a plank road is really dangerous. If you accidentally fall down the mountain and smash it, it will also have a great test on the psychological quality of the workers. Drilling workers and erecting workers have the highest risk factor among plank road jobs. At the construction site, plank road workers hang on the precipice like Spider-Man. The first drill a shallow hole with pneumatic drills, and then drill into the rock mass with steel drills to drill a deep hole of 1.2 meters. There is a lot of dust in drilling because of the lack of water on the mountain. Pine stones cannot be used. They will encounter dust every day. Even if they all wear professional dust masks, for safety, the workers will have a physical examination every once in a while. Because it is a dangling operation, it is very dangerous. So all plank road workers must tie safety ropes and take safety measures. And this safety awareness needs to be kept in mind at all times. Looking at their busy figure on the cliff plank road, although it looks small in the mountains, it reflects the greatness of life and nature. The road they open up with their lives in desperate circumstances has become a safe passage for tourists in the future. These low-level workers, who work the hardest and contribute a lot to us, are not guaranteed their safety and income, and sometimes they are not respected enough. When behind the amazing buildings and the prosperous society, the hardworking workers are treated with the greatest kindness. Such a Chinese miracle is more convincing. This Chinese miracle also amazed the British. God, how can this be true? Chinese people fight too hard, because this kind of thing is not allowed to happen in Britain. It is illegal to break the labor safety law, and the four-man boss has to go to court. What do you think of the project of building roads on cliffs in China? Watch this review of the project of building a road on a cliff and tell us what you think in the comments. Enjoy!